Measures of central tendency. There are three main measures of central tendency, and you should be familiar with all of them from earlier work. We have the mean, we have the median, and we have the mode. To find the mean, we find the sum of the data and then divide by the number of data items. The median is the middle of an ordered data set. Now there's a couple of things important here. First of all, your data needs to be in order, and then what exactly do we mean by the middle? If the data has n items, we can locate the middle by calculating n plus 1 divided by 2. We've seen this in some of the examples that have preceded this. So for example, if you have 21 pieces of data, you do 21 add 1 divided by 2, which gives us 11. And so the 11th piece of data is the middle of the data. If you have an even number of pieces of data, this is not quite so straightforward. So suppose we had 22 pieces of data. If you add 1 and divide by 2 there, the answer is 11.5. And that means what you need to do is find the 11th piece of data and the 12th piece of data, and then you find the number exactly halfway between those. And if that's not an obvious thing, if the numbers are separated by quite a bit, you can just work out the mean of the 11th piece of data and the 12th piece of data, and that will give you the exact middle of the two. The mode is the most commonly occurring value. Remember, mode, most. It is not necessarily existent, and when it is not necessarily unique. So, for example, if you just had the data set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you might argue here that there is no mode. We just have one piece of each data. If you had the data set that went 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, then you've got two 2s and two 5s. It looks like 55, but actually I meant those to be two 5s. Then you would have two modes, 2 and 5. So it's not necessarily existent, as we saw from this example, and it's not necessarily unique, as we saw from this example.